A fine place to harvest some ingredients.
I say we collect as much as we can carry.
What's this? We're trapped. Fine! A Cyclops! To think we'd encounter one here of all places.
Cyclops. Right. Cyclops master! Our ice attacks! Oh, wait! Sit on this, bud! Together now. The attack as one. Strike fast and true, and our quarrel will fall. Easily done. Well done. Let my magic do your weapons and fury of the elements. My curative magics are at your disposal. Wait a moment. It's time we made for the captain.
You have my gratitude, sir. 'Twould seem I misjudged you. I had taken you for another Force Arisen. Goodness knows we see a lot of them. Yet the value you showed in coming to our aid has dispelled such thoughts. Give it to one of the sentinels stationed at the gates to the capital, and you'll be granted an audience with Captain Brant. You're free to make your own way to the capital now. I see no need to keep you under constant watch, and I'm sure you'll breathe a little easier as well, aye? Of course, if you'd rather continue to accompany us, you are still welcome to join us on the ox cart. 'Tis your decision. Well now. The road's blocked. The cart can't get through like this. A powerful current ought to set this rock to crumbling, if we could summon one.
Look here. Water is seeping through the cracks.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall follow your lead and prioritize support.
Perhaps this will seem of little consequence, but different masters favoured the...
Ah, here's the cart now. Do you intend to join us? Very well. Board the ox cart and we'll be off.
If our destination is a distant one, travel by ox cart might be worth considering.
Walking everywhere is certainly tiring.
Now, what might that be?
We ought to take a closer look.
Goblins! What rotten luck! We've need of your aid again, sir.
This can't be how it ends.
No sense letting the enemy get the upper hand. Learn to get slow.
right.
I grant you fire's blaze. Use it well. Well done, Master.
Seems we drove them off. You've my thanks for aiding us. Vernworth isn't far from here. Will you join us the rest of the way? All right. Into the ox cart, then.
I was informed of your coming would be arisen.
Captain Brant, this individual summoned a pawn through a rift stone. Several witnesses can attest to it. Though I admit I had my doubts at first. 'Twould seem this is no mere deceiver.
This one's not a bad sort. Saved our hides on the way here.
As decreed by the great will of our world, there can only be one arisen. That arisen now resides within the palace. Indeed, he is our sovereign and the rightful ruler of Vermont. It follows, therefore, that this ruffian before us is naught but a pretender. You must submit to questioning. If you value your life, you will not attempt to flee. I shall conduct the interrogation myself. Stand watch outside. I beg your forgiveness for my insolence, Your Majesty. If the Queen Regent had learned of your existence, I fear your life would have been in peril. I had no choice but to treat you as a pretender, lest my actions draw suspicion from watchful eyes. Then you have truly lost your memory? In that case, mayhap I ought to explain the situation before we proceed. You, and no other, are the sovereign, the only legitimate ruler of this kingdom. Some days past, you confronted the dragon in the village of Melv, whereupon you became arisen. The people rejoiced, for our true liege had finally appeared, ending Vermont's long years of council rule. Yet, not all celebrated your coming. Your arrival would have robbed the Queen Regent Disa of everything. During the time of the previous consul, she acted as a queen in her own right, ruling the palace as she saw fit. And just after the consul's passing, when 'twas all but certain that her son would take his father's place, word reached the castle that the Arisen had been found. To Disa, Your Majesty's very existence is naught but an obstacle to her own family's continued prosperity. The assassination of the Arisen is an impossible feat for mortal hands. Thus, Disa chose to abduct Your Majesty while you recovered from your wounds, in order to rob you of your memory with a fell curse and sell you to Batal as a slave. Following that, she prepared a replacement to serve as the sovereign in your stead. A mere puppet. However, with Your Majesty returned, I have no intention of twiddling my thumbs as Disa plays her games. I shall devise some plans to further our cause. Pray, visit me a night in the tavern that we might discuss them. This one's cleared of all suspicion, and has my permission to remain in the capital. You are to trouble the good sir no further. Are we clear?
It is good to see people in such high spirits.
Involve my subordinates.
Pray forgive me, I'm in a bit of a hurry.
Consign it! Get back here! You there! Did you see an urchin in a cap run past just now? Can you tell me which way he went? Many thanks. I'll catch that wretch yet.
You're a kind one, aren't you? 'Twould seem I am in your debt. In fact, there's aught I would ask of you if you've the time to spare.
Aha! There you are!
Oh, apologies, but our chat will have to wait. Till next we meet. Farewell.
Time to be heading home.
Couldn't hurt to put my feet up a moment.
Surely I'm overdue a day off. I've lit enough gold to stand this.
Shut grass. Aye? Did you want something?
Beg pardon, sir, but I'm on duty at present.
Very well. I shall return.
You are in need of healing. Allow me. Wait a moment.
I'll feel a sight better once I'm on
Mayhap I'll seek out a town I've yet to
When does my watch end? I've clean forgotten.
Might head to market. I've need of a few things.
Gladly stay a while.
This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb.
After you, Arisen.
Days like this make me happy.
I heard a rumour that this land was once a kingdom of beastrons.
Truly?
Quite, though no definitive records remain.
What manner of fish is this?
Got to crack a few skulls if you want to be topped
always
off.
another errand to see to.
The state of things makes my lot rather difficult.
What was it I wanted to replenish my shelves?
Making a living as a soldier.
Spoken of misfortune. Pleasant stuff. Must hold.
What do you want?
I wish life was nothing sweet things today.
Oft we forget the value of a moment's contemplation.
Oh, could use a rest.
That old fool.
Stomach's growling. Time for an nurse. Everyone's as tired as I am, seems like. Gotta crack a few skulls if you want to be topped off.
This looks as if 'twould fetch a hefty sum.
Whether or not we make the sale is for the Arisen to decide.
My legs are fair numb.
Look, Master. A treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it.
All the best tales come from travellers at the inn.
Suppose I can finish it tomorrow.
I could gladly while away enough.
My eyes aren't what they used to be.
Oh, could use a rest.
There'll be a few heavy curses.
Pride him over.
My sword arm could use some work.
Go, Master. How might I be of service?
We found a chest. Let us examine what it has to offer.
Peril on the roads puts a strain on my business.
Oh, yes? I possess no ill intent, I assure you. I merely wished for a closer look at these bows. Those of other races differ so in design from our own, you see. I cannot deny I am curious about them. That's all 'tis, mind, curiosity. I have no desire to actually own one of these contraptions myself. And even if I did, it isn't as if I could purchase one. It would be unseemly for an elf to aspire to such a thing. No matter how they fascinate me, it isn't to be. You would simply give this to me? Oh, that is most generous. I would gladly accept it. You have my gratitude. Fascinating. 'Tis not dissimilar from an elven bow in make, and yet 'tis unlike one in near every respect. Such as this bowstring. It looks quite the same, but the tension is altogether different. I suppose, why do you stare? Perhaps you find it absurd that I should marvel so at a bow not of elven make. I suppose I sought inspiration, for I confess I find myself rather lost. My aim has suffered of late, such that my wayward arrows simply would not strike true. The timing could not be more unwelcome, as my skill with a bow is to be put on trial anon. Forgive me. I should not expect you to know of our ways. I speak of the trial of archery, a time-honored elven custom. Every elf undergoes this trial when they reach maturity. Till we succeed, we are not considered to have come of age. I have been training most diligently, yet my skills ne'er seem to take shape. Indeed, I fear my aim has only worsened with each new failing. I grew so vexed with myself that I sought to learn a foreign form of archery rather than master my own people's. Thanks to you, I now have the means to do so, though I dare say I shan't make any headway on my own. Say, would you be willing to give me a demonstration? It might be just what I need to find my aim. Please, sir, you gifted me this bow. I only ask that you show me how to wield it. Many thanks. I'm indebted to you twofold, but this is no place to practice. Would you be so kind as to meet me by the ruins north of Trevo Mine? That's where I train, you see. I'll be able to concentrate on your display of bowmanship much better there. I do hope you'll join me. For now, I shall bid you farewell.
Living's hard. Dreams are free, I say.
Business could be better, but... Scraping by.
I've all manner of arms for sale. Come, have yourself a look.
Our packs are heavier, and our purses far lighter.
These were necessary expenses, mind. No use clinging to every last coin.
Welcome to Bjorn's Armory. You'll find quality is what you need if you want to survive. So before you check the price, just remember, Misers die at... early deaths. Hope to see you again.
I'm glad of any business in these troubled times.
Oh, what does this say?
Shall we take a closer look?
Fancy looking at my wares?
I could, I'd never leave.
Would that I could spend all day here.
Well met, son. How might I be of service?